All right, number 9. Suppose the null hypothesis is not rejected. So when the null hypothesis is not rejected, that means we are in favor. We could not find enough evidence to rule it out. So we're going to state the conclusion based on the results of this test. So 3 years ago, mean price of a single family home was $243,792. A real estate broker believes that the mean price has decreased since then. So they believe the mean price has decreased. We are not rejecting the null, which means we are in actuality rejecting this, and we're in favor of this. So we're saying that the mean price has not changed. We're saying that it's still the same. Which of the following is the correct conclusion? There is sufficient evidence to conclude that the mean price of a single family home has decreased. No. There is sufficient evidence to conclude that the mean price of a single home has not changed. That's not the way we say it. So if we fail to reject it, we are saying there's not enough evidence to conclude that the mean price has decreased. So we're trying to prove that there's no way that this can happen, so we are in favor of this. Kind of like the guilty beyond reasonable doubt. If we cannot conclude that that's the case, then we have to say it's possible that there's enough evidence to say that this is true. So we say that there's not enough evidence to conclude that the mean price has decreased, so we are in favor that it's the same. And then if we look at D, not enough evidence to conclude that the price has not changed. C is the way that we conclude that statement. 10, state the conclusion. The mean pressure required to open a certain valve is 7.5. Due to changes in manufacturing process quality control, the manager feels the average pressure has changed. The null was rejected. The null was rejected. So in this case, we're saying that it's equal, and we're saying not equal. Okay. And we said that the null was rejected. We reject this. We reject that it's equal, which means we think that it is changed. Either it's greater or smaller. We didn't say which one, but we just said that it has changed. So the mean pressure has changed. We don't say that. We either say we have enough evidence or we do not have enough evidence. So be aware of that language as well. If the null was rejected, that means we have evidence to say that this is true or believe that this is true. So when we say this is not enough evidence, that's not going to be the case. There is sufficient evidence that the mean pressure required to open a valve has changed. That looks correct. Oh, there's more options here. Okay, there is enough evidence to, let me see, there's enough evidence that the mean pressure to open a valve has changed. There's not, and this one says the mean pressure has not changed. So we're going to say there is enough evidence to say that it has changed.